Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on YouTube Live at The Real Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And I know it's been a while, YouTube. It's been a while. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. I want to say it's Easter 2022, when this is originally airing. So I just want to say happy Sunday or Easter if you observe that holiday wherever you are on the globe. To all of my returning viewers and subscribers, I just want to say, thank you. I love you guys. Love and light to you, those of you who are high vibe energy. To the newbies, my YouTube channel is actually growing. Oddly enough, I haven't spent much time in the last week or so, but it's actually growing. And so, welcome to all of the newbies that are divinely guided. And I hope you find some goodies, some inspiration, readings, all of that here in Bloom with the Love. It is a mixed bag. I'm not all about tarot. Tarot is an aspect of what I do. I also want to add another disclaimer about Bloom from Within Love. Bloom from Within Love is expansive. Social media is one of the portals. That's just one, but that is not all. So, what do I mean by that? Bloom from Within Love actually exists outside of the social media platforms. It serves, it has served, and it will continue to serve globally in that way. But like most entrepreneurs and most business people, it's expansive. Social media is just one little portion of it. All of the business or connects or activities are not limited to the social media platform. Not that there's anything wrong with that for those who are solely online or social media based. But Blooming Within Love is expansive, and it's something that I love about Blooming Within Love. Okay. And, but I use this to connect globally. Of course, I use these portals to advertise, obviously. And so I do get clients or customers and things of that nature that have come through the social media. But believe it or not, I actually get a lot of connects through just word of mouth and that good old fashioned footwork. That's if I'm just being honest, okay? Um, yeah, I just thought I would share that for those of you who wonder. There are people who are primarily based online, and that's great. But Bloom from Within Love is certainly not that. So, because I'm a one man show or a one woman show at this time, I am governing every aspect of Bloom. So that means the administration behind the scene, the stuff that you all don't get to see on top of other clients and customers and things of that nature. So, on top of, I recently have done this major life shift and change. And when you do a big old major life shift and change, your life kind of has to get readjusted and readapted. And so I appreciate y'all's patience with allowing me to get my groove back, get some balance back, get some order back, okay? So that I can get a little bit more structured and consistent with what I provide for you guys online, okay? So I do appreciate y'all's patience. And in the meantime, if it's about readings, my readings are timeless. And so if you wanted to go through the playlist and anything that I've created here, set your intentions, be divinely guided, you're probably gonna find something that's gonna be resonating with you, okay? Tons of goodies here for you in the meantime, as well as on the TikTok portal, okay? Now, as you guys can see in the title, I have Eat, Pray, and Love. Eat, Pray, and Love. And it goes along with many things I've discussed collective, whether I discussed it with you all here on YouTube or if I discussed it with you all on my TikTok portal. But I've done readings based on this topic. I have had many discussions with you all. I have shared the wealth of knowledge, experience, background, and things that I've gathered with you guys. And it's this one scene that I want to share here. And what a revelation. Julia Roberts is she's recollecting on a relationship that she had, a conversation, something that this gentleman said. And it awakened her to realize that that's not quite, what love is or what it ought to be. It's more about survival than true connection. And so I'm going to stop talking for a moment here and um, allow you all to just hear this scene, okay? Eat, pray, and love.
Please, please get off the floor. Please, just come up here.
Ah,
We know that we have a screwed up relationship, and we stick it out anyway. We accept that we fight a lot. We hardly have sex anymore. That we don't want to live without each other. And that way we can spend our lives together. Miserable, but happy not to be apart.
Dear David, we haven't had any communication in a while, and it's given me time I needed to think. Remember when you said we should live with each other and be unhappy so we could be happy? Consider it a testimony to how much I love you that I spent so long pouring myself into that offer, trying to make it work. But a friend took me to the most amazing place the other day. It's called the Augusteum. Octavian Augustus built it to house his remains. When the barbarians came, they trashed it along with everything else. The great Augustus, Rome's first true great emperor. How could he have imagined that Rome, the whole world as far as he was concerned, would one day be in ruins?
During the Dark Ages, someone came in here and stole the emperor's ashes. In the 12th century, it became a fortress for the Colonna family, then a bull ring. They stored fireworks in here after that. Nowadays, it's used as a bathroom for the homeless people, so you better watch your step going down.
It's one of the quietest and loneliest places in Rome. The city has grown up around it over centuries. It feels like a precious wound, like a heartbreak you won't let go of, because it hurts too good.
I like it messy.
We all want things to stay the same, David.
I guess the guy before me must have been some angel, huh?
Settle for living in misery because we're afraid of change, of things crumbling to ruins. Then I looked around in this place, at the chaos it's endured, the way it's been adapted, burned, pillaged, then found a way to build itself back up again. And I was reassured. Maybe my life hasn't been so chaotic. It's just the world that is, and the only real trap is getting attached to any of it. Ruin is a gift. Ruin is the road to transformation.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah. Even in this eternal city, the Augusteum showed me that we must always be prepared for endless waves of transformation. Both of us deserve better than staying together because we're afraid we'll be destroyed if we don't. Always be prepared for endless waves of transformation. Both of us deserve better than staying together because we're afraid we'll be destroyed.
Because we are afraid we'll be destroyed if we don't. I wanted to share that, you guys, that little clip because, Eat, Pray, and Love, this movie is all about, to me, it's all about ascension. It's all about awakening. It's all about transformation. It's all about perspective shifts and growing and learning from everything you live through and experience to get to your truth. And it's revealing of someone's journey. And as she made that statement, most of us have come from things that tells us it's normal to stay in toxic, dysfunctional relationships where you're unhappy. Like the gentleman said, they just have to accept that they argue a lot, fight a lot, don't have sex, but they'd rather be together and accept it and suffer to be together than the pain of being apart. There's a settling energy, that's an attachment energy. And she just made a point. She's like, we both deserve better than this. You, me, we deserve love, okay? Better than something that we're settling with because we're afraid that we'll be destroyed if we don't stay together. And so I just thought I would share that little tidbit of inspiration and hope for some of you that may be going through some things out there. Yes, it is challenging and tough when you are new or barely learning how to detach or learning how to let go or separate from things that you're truly not happy with or that's truly not even healthy. But eventually you do get past those initial withdrawal symptoms and toxicity and things that you've been so used to hanging on to. It leaves space for what you desire. As her character said here, and you can see it typed on the screen, she says, ruin is a gift. Ruin is the road to transformation. And yesterday on my TikTok portal, I did this very long live reading on what's the 411. And the overall energy was that sometimes things are going wrong for a good reason. And often that is the destruction of structures, paradigms, patterns, programs, attachments, and yes, relationships that are not in alignment with our higher soul's resonance, that are not in alignment with our highest and greatest good. And our souls, our higher self, God, whatever you resonate as, has been pushing in a sense of trying to get us to expand and release, right? She made a statement that the only mistake is trying to attach to things. The only certainty is transformation, ever changing, ever growing, ever expanding. The trap is getting overly attached to thinking that that's the final destination, thinking that that's the final answer to all things. Ruin, remember this, okay, in a healthy way. Sometimes ruin serves, it helps us rebuild and rebuild something healthier, something better, something truer, something in resonance with who we really are and not our pain, not our trauma, not our drama, not our conditionings. Okay? Happy Sunday, you guys. And if you observe Easter, happy Easter 2022. I hope you're well, and I hope you allow anything that you're perceiving as ruin in your life to serve you in a good way and move forward in life. Love and light. Namaste.